Explanation. Agriculture. Agriculture seasons. We get food from plants. We sow grains in fields and plant fruit trees in orchards. About 60% of the land of our country is in use for agriculture. There are two main agricultural seasons in our country. That is the Kharif season and the Rabi season. The seasons from June to October is called the Kharif season. In Kharif season, the crops are watered mainly from the rain. The season from October to March is the Rabi season. In Rabi season, rainwater that has soaked into the soil, the retreating monsoons and dew are the sources of water for the crops. Some crops are grown from March to June. These are called summer crops. Agricultural work. Every farmer wishes to get a good harvest. Fertile land, good quality seeds and fertilizers, availability of water and to carry out the task of tilling the land are essential for a good harvest. The crops in the field must be protected and the harvested crop must also be stored safely. All of these processes are important. Traditional agriculture. In the traditional methods of agriculture, plowing, tilling, etc. were done with the help of oxen. A mott, a huge leather bag, driven with the help of oxen, was used to draw water from the well. Harvesting, threshing, etc. was done by the members of the farmer's family themselves with the help of oxen. Now farmers carry out all these tasks with the help of machines. Improved methods of agriculture. Improved seeds. Earlier times, seeds did not have a high yield. Nowadays, improved seeds are developed through research. The crops such as jawar, rice, groundnut, wheat, etc. are available in the market for every crop. These have a higher yield. They can resist pest attacks. Some varieties become ripe for harvesting in a short period of time, while some give a high yield even with a low water supply. Modern methods of irrigation. Water from rivers, lakes and wells is used for irrigation in addition to rainwater. Water is stored by building dams and bunds on rivers to obstruct the flow of water downstream. Crops were traditionally watered through canals, but water from the canals is lost due to evaporation and seepage into the ground. Now certain improved methods of irrigation are used which provide enough water to the plants and help to save a lot of water. 1. Drip irrigation. The drip irrigation method makes use of pipes with holes. This ensures that the required amount of water drips only near the plants. 2. Sprinkle irrigation. The sprinkle irrigation method makes use of sprinklers of different sizes that spray water directly on plants. Fertilizers. If the same crops are grown frequently in a field, the fertility of the soil decreases. Then we have to add fertilizers to the soil to restore its productivity. Fertilizers provide the required nutritive substances to the crop. There are two kinds of fertilizers, natural and chemical. 1. Natural fertilizers. Natural fertilizers are called manures. Natural fertilizers are obtained from materials available in nature like green waste and animal dung. 2. Chemical or artificial fertilizers. Chemical fertilizers are mixtures of different chemical substances in specific proportions, useful for agriculture. In traditional agriculture, organic manures such as green waste, animal dung, compost fertilizers, chemical fertilizers came to be used for quicker growth and higher yields. The overuse of chemical fertilizers leads to accumulation of excessive chemicals in the soil. This lowers the fertility of the soil and reduces its productivity. Overwatering makes the land saline and fallow. Example, land near the dams, land on river banks. If land becomes saline and fallow, it is better to avoid excessive use of fertilizers and water. Protection of crops. Diseases and pest attacks can damage crops in the fields. As a remedy, insecticides and pesticides are sprayed on crops or certain chemicals are rubbed on the seeds before sowing.